As you know, I represent the great city of Rochester, and I would like to speak with you about high-speed rail, our favorite topic every year. And as you know, Senator Kennedy, the chair of our Transportation Committee, has been doing a great job at continuing to push forward this conversation, and I'm proud to join him in Western New York. But years ago, my former boss and great friend, the Congresswoman Louise Slaughter, talked about high-speed rail as an opportunity for upstate New York to better connect with downstate. And I think now with Toronto and New York City as economic hubs at either end of the state, this is a great opportunity to lift that thruway corridor and all the cities along it up in terms of economic development. With the new influx of federal dollars and the hope and promise that we have from our friends in Washington, is this an opportunity for us to really advance this conversation about what high-speed passenger rail could do for cities like Rochester and all across upstate New York?
So it's always great to see you, Senator, and I love your advocacy on rail. I think that the bottom line is that we've been at a tier 1 EIS for high-speed rail, looking at what the alternatives might be for upstate for a little while now. That said, we are making progress with the Federal Rail Administration. It's back in their hands right now, assessing the comments that we got and what those opportunities are. But I think that, there are some alternatives. I think it is difficult, quite frankly, to have actual high-speed rail at anything above 125 miles an hour. Upstate, it requires a huge investment. But that said, what's been articulated coming out of the bipartisan infrastructure law is that we do have a lot of opportunity going forward with rail. And the question is, how could we look at, now that we've got a tier 1 EIS pending with FRA, how could that be advanced? Obviously, I want to be clear, it's not 225 miles an hour that we're looking at. It's really, what are some of those alternatives that could be done? Recognizing that it is quite a significant investment that would have to be leveraged between Albany and Buffalo to get anywhere near that.
Well, I appreciate that, Commissioner, and I think it's well worth that level of investment, at least now in our history. It could be absolutely transformational to not only Rochester and Buffalo, but all of the cities of which I work with as part of the Cities 2 committee in the Senate. So thank you for your work on it, and I look forward to advancing this conversation with you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Senator.